Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jill from The Thoughtful Leader and today's video is all about inaction. Now this is an important topic because inaction actually affects pretty much everybody at some stage, either in their personal life or in their professional life. And it's basically that action of not taking action, and it effectively holds us back in some way every time we refuse to take action. So please do hold on until the end of my video because I am going to be talking about the 5 main causes of inaction and also 5 steps that you can take that will actually help you to overcome inaction in general. So as I've said, inaction is that state of doing nothing about a situation or a problem. And when you think about it, not taking action in itself is an action. It's a choice. You're making a choice to not do anything about a problem, and to stay in the current situation that you're in. And it's the same as indecision as well. Not making a decision about something is you making a decision not to make that decision. So it is a choice. And it's a choice that you're making to stay exactly as you are rather than to make that change. Now, one of the main causes of inaction is overwhelm. So you may be given a project or you may have a goal that you want to work to, but the overwhelm comes from not really knowing where to start. So it's having that clarity about what your next step is that's going to help you to get to that end point. Now, another cause of inaction might be that it's a habit that you have formed over your life. So it might just be that you've got into this rut of choosing not to make a decision or choosing not to take action and actually to just stay in your comfort zone where you are. And an example of this might be not going for a promotion. So you might see a role that comes up and you might think about taking that role or going for that role, but you can't make a decision whether to or not. And so what you end up doing is just doing nothing. And invariably what happens is that the date for you submitting your application passes and then that decision has been made for you because now you can't even go for that role. Now, another one might be that you don't even realise that you're in a state of inaction. So you probably haven't recognised what you're doing that's stopping you from moving towards your goal, and you're probably thinking that you don't understand why you're not managing to reach the goals that you set yourself. Now, one of the main ones is going to be fear that's holding you back. So that could be fear of failure, fear of success, fear of change, or just generally fear of the unknown. And this is a massive one for stopping you from taking that action and just trying to keep yourself within your comfort zone. And another cause is that it could be that you tend to just like to have your options open. So you refuse to make a decision or refuse to take action on something because you like to keep your options open rather than have that fear of making the wrong decision. Now, of course, it's very easy to do that and to not make a decision, but what you're doing in that respect is actually taking away your freedom of choice, because by not making a decision, that decision becomes made for you and therefore you can't make it. And so your life will just happen based on you not taking action and not making those decisions. So it won't be your choice. So one of the ways that you can overcome this inaction is to really define your decision that you're needing to make, or the action that you need to take, and really define why that's important to you to take that action or to make that decision. Now, my second tip is to really determine what you need to know in order to make your decision, or what you need to do in order to take that action. Then, once you've defined what decision or what action step you need to take, you've defined what information you need in order to make that decision or take that action, and you've defined whether you know that information yet or where you can find that information, you then need to take the next small step towards that action. So breaking it down into smaller chunks is the main thing that's going to help you not get overwhelmed and then inevitably not make that step towards the action that you need to take. So small step, what is your next small step, and take that small action step. So my last tip is accepting failure as a learning curve. It's likely that you may fail. However, what will happen from that fail is that you're going to learn from it. You're going to know how to do it differently next time so that you will succeed going forward. So there you have it. Those are my 5 main causes of inaction and my 5 tips to help you combat that. But one of the main points to remember is that imperfect action is far better than perfect inaction. Just taking a small step, even if you're not sure which road that you need to take, if you're not sure which decision to make, just choose one for now and start to take small steps in relation to that choice. Because if you then start to do that, you will either quickly realize it was the wrong decision and you can take a step back and go towards the right option, or you will get to your goal much quicker because you have started to take action quicker. Remember that by not taking an action or not making a decision is still a choice that you're making, and you're choosing to not or to take away your freedom of choice and just let fate decide where you're going. So I hope you found that useful today. If you have, then please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you again soon.